Hi guys, girls and pals, my name is Sin. My social media handle is Cynthia. But I go by Sin to a lot of people, so you can just call me Sin. I know I haven't been posting for a lot, and I start every goddamn video with that. Like, I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot. Life happened, I moved out. I have a moving vlog, but you know me. Editing vlogs are such a pain in the ass, so I haven't been doing that. But anyways, if you can tell, my hairs are different again. Like, I swear to God, every goddamn video, my fucking hair is different. It's different. That's just who I am. Okay? So deal with it. I'm in my new apartment. It's not really an apartment, it's just a room and a bathroom. Like, there's nothing else in here. That's why, and I haven't got that much money to decorate it, and I hope I will get to decorating it and maybe film the whole process and then having like a room tour or something like that. And yeah, that happens to me. I moved to the city. I moved to Jakarta. Yeah, the big apple of Indonesia, so that's exciting. And now, I am just going to tell you shitty situation or encounters I have with I don't want to get, you know, too political. Who am I fucking kidding? I'm always going to be fucking political. So I don't know if I'm gonna rate. Yeah, I'm gonna rate my encounters with men. And heads up, it's not, I don't have anything good to say. So if you're a man apologist or an incel, you can get out. There's the door, bitch. There's the door.
There's the door. There's the door, bitch!
Okay? Okay. Alright, first, if you know me, you know that I have this one ex in high school that I always reference about because, like, I don't know why. I think he traumatized me so much that I block out some of the most diabolical shit he did to me. And it just randomly pops up out of nowhere, and I mention it to my friend, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And that is the thing that I need to process throughout my 20s, because it happens during such a formative years of my life, which is when I was 15. Okay, I am so sorry if the setup changed a bit, if you notice, or like, you know, the quality going down a little bit. My fucking iPhone 11 died because of it overheating, and I loved myself for that, okay? Just me and my iPhone 11 against the fucking world. Okay, so my ex, right? I met him in high school. Yeah, in high school. So, you know, you can't really blame me for dating him because I was dumb and naive, and he was dumb and naive as well. So, like, you know, you can't really. Yeah, I can. Oh my god, this man. Oh my fucking god. Yes, I can blame him. Like, what the fuck was that? The first thing I'm gonna tell you about my ex. For context, okay? I'm not just like, okay, sure, he's dumb. He's a teenager. He's a young little lad. Of course, it's gonna be dumb. Of course, it's gonna be dumb, right? But he got into one of the most prestigious school in my town. I don't know if it's still, one of the most prestigious in my town or even in the country. And I know this school is so hard to get into because a lot of my friends who are ended up in my high school were like dreaming to go to his school and like worked their ass off to try to get in, and they couldn't. And my ex did. I assume that you should, you need to be a certain level of smart to get into that fucking school, and let alone to date me because I'm such an intellectual when I was in high school. No, I'm not a nerd, but like, I like to talk, and I am a very perceptive young woman, and I need a man to match my energy. I fall for this guy, and I assumed that he was smart, but one day he looked when I was, mind you, I have a little bit of trouble every month because I'm a fucking girl. I have my period, right? And then I was looking for a bathroom to change my pads. And when I got out, he asked me like, no, he didn't ask me. He told me this.
Oh, do you know what I just found out?
Like he looked at me dead in the eye, like telling me what this thing that he discovered recently that changed the course of his life was.
I realized that when you put on your hygiene pads when you have your period, the sticky part doesn't go on your genital, right? It goes on your underwear.
This man, this boy, like 18-year-old boy, basically a grown adult, right, in some certain part of the world, like by law, did not know that sanitary pads doesn't go on like Band-Aids. He thought that we women every month just tape it up, just fucking Band-Aid that motherfucker to shut. In his brain, that it's like when we got a little boo-boo and we Band-Aid that up. He thought for like 17 years of his life that's what happened. Okay, for the men out there who watch this, that is not how. That's not how. That's not how. Okay? Okay. Next. This is like kind of the big part of like why I hate him. He cheated on me 4 times. 4 different times. But I bet when you ask him about like this relationship, I never cheated on her. Because I believe that he believes that he did not cheat on me, because that's how much he gaslighted me about it. Okay? So this man, one time when I caught him cheat on like red-handed, he gaslighted me so much about me being cheated.
No, I didn't cheat on you. That is a school assignment. A school assignment.
Deadass. That's what he told me. It was a school assignment.
It was a group assignment, okay, babe? Like, calm down. Talk to my friends about it if you don't believe me.
And what did I do? I pick up his phone, call his little buddy up, and there you are. They literally told me the exact thing that he wants to tell me, which is it's a group assignment. Which is we were in high school. Okay, what group assignment? Calling up freaking... Oh, I'm not gonna tell you what that is. I think I'm gonna make a story time, like a separate one, because if I go into the rabbit holes of talking about him, oh my god, this video is going to be 2 hours long. But like, anyways, he gaslighted me so much, and then like years after we broke up, I found out that of course it wasn't a group assignment, because one of my friends dated my ex's friend, right? And he pulled the same stunt in their little friend group, their little boy group, fucking backed them up and like essentially gaslighting girls about how their partners aren't cheaters. So yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna rate this man because I only share those two encounters with him. Based off that, 0 being a saint and 10 being the most heinous person on the earth. A 7. Okay, it's a 7 out of 10. Okay, it's not, he just hurt me. And, yeah, whatever. And he was in high school anyway, so like, whatever. Okay. Next. It's still related to him. I don't know. Maybe it's in his blood. Maybe it's in the family because his cousin went into the same fucking college as me. And we were in the same class, dude. This man. Oh my god. I don't know if it's true or not. It might have been just gossip, okay? But this is what I know, so you cannot be mad at me, okay? And I did not spill your name, but he follows me, so like, whatever. So this man, we're in college at this point, right? So I can call him a man because he is one. He was trying to get this girl, one of my friend, right? But simultaneously wanted to get back with his fucking ex. This man. He's not the smartest cookie in the box because, dude, you cannot pull that shit when I'm around, when I know what your fucking cousin did. Of course I'm gonna tell my friends what your cousin did and what you're doing, because it matters. The context matters, You cannot run around and trying to double dip on my friends. But the most hurtful part is, even after I told my friend, hey, so this guy is cousins with my ex and yada yada yada, and then he's trying to do that as well. Mind you, I know this gossip not from anyone. I know this gossip from this girl that he was trying to get circle of friends, So, like, all of her friends knew about it, and we all thought that she could do so much better. She's pretty, she's ambitious, she's smart, she's opportunistic. I feel like she's the whole package, and she's independent. And then there's just this guy. I don't wanna bash him physically, but he's not a 10 out of 10, okay? I'm just say that. Oh my god, he acts like he have a big dick. I don't know the size of his ding dong, but I'm sure it's not going to be that much bigger, okay? But he acts like he's on the world. He owns the world, okay? And the sad part is, they ended up getting together despite the things that I said to her and, like, my warnings to her. But because of that, I bet she told him about what I said to her about him, right? And that's why he didn't really like me, and I get the vibe, and I'm very vocal in class about being a feminist, and I called out bullshit too when it happened in class. So, and he is known for being kind of patriarchist. Is that the correct term to use? But I don't care. But yeah. So yeah, we didn't get along, and that's okay. I was fine. But there's this one encounter that is very diabolical, in my opinion. So, this girl is very opinionated and very stern, right? His girlfriend at the time. and I asked her like, oh no, she asked me to join her to lunch with one other friend, right? So it would be my friend, me, and the girl. But this guy, the shitty guy that that I was talking about earlier, her boyfriend essentially at the time, wanted to come along, and then she was bossing him around like, oh, we're gonna go grab something to eat here, and we're gonna sit here, and yada yada yada. And I was like, oh damn, girl. I said to him and to her, damn, walk him like a dog. Because she wasn't like cock, like, yeah, slay girl, do that. And oh my god, I get this biggest stink eye from this dude because I said that, and I was like, what about it? What a fucking about it? I didn't say anything after that, and we just go to the canteen, to the cafeteria, and I sat down in the big table with my friend, waiting for her and her boyfriend, because I thought we were going to sit together, because that what she was talking about earlier, like asking me to go to lunch with her. But you know what happened? Me and my homegirl just sit down, and then that couple just sit down somewhere else. I was like, oh, he's mad. Oh my god, I hurt his little ego. Oh my fucking god. I was like, that was so shitty, but it's okay. Homegirl, like, the girl, it's okay. They broke up. Thank god. Oh my fucking god. If you were watching this, girl, you deserve so much better. That was shitty for you to do to me, but like, it's okay. I get it. It's fine. You needed to coddle him, and I feel for you. Okay? Alright. Let's move on. Oh, no, we're not moving on. We need to rate him. A 6 out of 10, because he could not say it to my face that he doesn't like me, and he need to bitch about it with his girlfriend. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Okay. Next guy that I want to talk about. It's kind of embarrassing because I used to be best friend with this dude. But it's okay. So I'm in college, right? I have this huge friend group, very diverse, very nice. You know, those college diversity fucking posters. That's what my friend group was, and I loved it. We didn't last long because, some drama and yada yada yada, but like, it was a good run. It was a good fucking run. So this guy is in the debate club. I was also, right? So intellectually, I feel like we are kind of similar. He was doing better at school than me, which is go boy, like, go king, whatever. Like, I don't really care about school at the time, right? It doesn't really matter, but he challenged me intellectually, that's why I like to talk about it with him, like talk about things with him, because we have different values and moral compasses. And sometimes I feel like I live in this chamber, this vacuum, or of like, people need to see things from my perspective, and I felt that is bad. That's why I was so excited to have these friends that have, not slightly, like different values, and I want to know, others' perspective about the things that I care about. He is not an incel, I feel like, but he have some questionable things, or like beliefs about women, especially, and the feminism movement. Because like one day, I don't know if he was trying to fuck with me or what, but he looked at me and like, he knows that I'm a raging fucking feminist, right? And he looked at me dead in the eye and say, I blame the feminist for how marriages are ruined right now. The concept of marriage are basically non-existent in our generation is because of the feminist. And I was like, okay. What his argument was that feminism drive women so much with the body positivity movement to, or like your body, your choice movement to be sexually active without committing. And I was like, because men are shitty. We cannot commit to that. If you're shitty, like if you're not shitty, women can commit, right? But then, and I don't know what happened that day. I don't know what happened in my fucking brain, but I cannot argue for the life of me at the time, because that was just so what the fuck, right? That was such a what the fuck argument, because he follows it with this. I know I contribute to that because I also are sexually active without being committing. So what the fuck? Like, are you saying you're a feminist? But he is not a feminist. He told me that. So like, so you're saying you blame all feminists for that, but you are also contributing, but you cannot be blamed because you are not a feminist. What the fuck? Okay? Oh my god, and this guy just, like, okay, for context, I study psychology. Okay, so, yeah, pray to God that your therapist doesn't have the beliefs of this man's that I'm talking to you about, okay? But, like, anyways. This guy said to me that he wanted to study psychology because he wants to conquer it. He doesn't say it explicitly like that, but yeah, essentially that's what he was saying. And I was like, you fucking think that you can just conquer psychology. I hope he have a different beliefs about the study of psychology, because I love this field so much and I've grown so much as a person because studying psychology, and I hope he is too. But like at the time, that was his belief. And one time there's this one professor, like we invite professor from university of something in America or something. She was for the life of me, I cannot remember her name. I did not join the seminar, but he did. But he was like, I'm gonna ask a question because I know this professor are feminist. I want to, like, essentially, question her credibility. And he doesn't say it like that, but I forgot exactly how he said it. But like, he wanted to challenge her. I was like, you're not even, oh my god, you're not even a bachelor's degree yet. You haven't graduated, and you think you can outsmart this fucking professor just because she's a feminist and a woman? Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Oh my god, man, audacity. I feel like we as women could achieve so much if we have just an ounce of men's fucking audacity. So, if you are listening until this point, I want you, if you're a girl, if any gender, what the fuck, okay, follow men footsteps. This is the only thing that are good about, not even good because their audacity is too much. Just have an ounce of their fucking audacity and you can achieve greatness. I believe in that so much because, like, what the fuck is that? You know, if he can think like that, I can be a teacher. I can be a singer. I can make a YouTube videos. You know, like, yeah, you can be anything you want. Okay, that's the takeaway of this video, okay? Alright, I'm gonna rate him like a 7 out of 10. Like, he's not the worst of the worst because I would hope that he, change his view a bit and like reevaluate and reflects on, how his belief now, or like, he learn more and reevaluate. I hope so. But okay. The last story I want to share is when I'm in elementary school. And this just goes to show how petty I am. Because I still remember this encounters. But, I feel like it shaped me to be the woman I am today. Is because of shit like this. Okay, I need to fucking... Ugh. Anyways, so in elementary school, boys doesn't want to like girls because of cooties. Do you remember that whole debunkles about fucking cooties, right? So they just be mean to girls for some fucking reason. They were being so mean towards the girls, and I was experiencing that. And they were, what is it? They were flipping off to the girls for no fucking apparent reason. They're just like, yeah, what the fuck? And I was like, what was that? And in my little brain, if they can do that, like I can do that too. Like, what the fuck? That's not hard. It's shit, right? But they were so mean. They were like, if a girl do that doesn't mean like when guys do that, when girls do that, that means you want to fuck me. Because this is fuck. That was their logic. And I was like, no, that means you want to fuck me too, right? Well, no, it's different when guys do it. When guys do it, it's like, fuck you. But when girls do it, like, we're bitch ass. Like, what the fuck is that logic? I was so mad. I don't know how to respond after that. Like, I don't want to flip them off because they're gonna think that I'm gonna fuck them. And mind you, we were in elementary school and I don't even know what fucking means, okay? Like, I don't even know what the fuck is that. What the fuck that was, right? And I come home being really frustrated and very irritated, and I ask my mom, like, this means, fuck you is universal, right? It's not like I want them, like, ew, what the fuck, right? And then my mom confirmed this knowledge by, like, saying, yeah, like, it just means that, fuck you. It's not like I want to fuck them, right? And I was like, I was right. The saddest thing, the saddest part is that I was right. But they gaslight me and they spin these facts on me just to make me feel small, just to make me feel like I'm a sexual object that needs to be submissive towards them, even when I retaliate. And I hate that feeling so much, and I feel like all of these encounters just make me feel like that, make me feel so small, because I'm crazy if I retaliate. I'm this if I retaliate. It's just, it's just something that they want to do. And for some fucking reason, I just need to accept it because I don't know. They're just so mean. Okay. This last encounters, I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10. I know it's not the worst thing, like those, but like it's just irks my gears. Like it's been like what 20? I don't know. I don't do math. Like I don't know. It's a bajillion years ago, and I still remember it. That's saying a lot, right? And elementary, and we were talking about fucking. Like the adult needs to be responsible more. Care about your child more, people. Okay, so I think that's a sign for me to end it here. I don't really know how to do outro, but I'll try. Please follow me on social media, on Instagram. If you have a silly, a bad, or maybe good, any encounters with men that you want to share to the world, and because you cannot share it yourself, or it's embarrassing, or for whatever reason you just want to share and people needs to know about it, I'm gonna make a link down below for you to click and fill out, and maybe in the next video I can read them and post it on YouTube so that the whole world know. But my channel is not that big, so not a lot of people is gonna see it. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. You decide, okay? So I will see you guys on the next video, hopefully next week, but not making promises. Bye!